Hello and welcome back to The Sims 4. So, today we're going to obviously continue to go to work because we need to keep doing that to get promoted and all that. Hopefully we'll get a promotion this time actually. Yeah, we should do, as long as we participate in it. We should get promoted, so that'll be nice. We also want to try and get a bit of this done, so have earned 5,000 for example. It only gets him 50. I think what he should do on the side, so like with this he can buy an easel, so on the side he can make a bit more money, so he can become like an artist and that, and then if he wanted to, Damion could always own his own restaurant or his own, what's it called, his own like store. So obviously with the store he could sell his art, but with the restaurant he could like display it, so you know, it could be almost like a family-run restaurant or a very personal one to him. So let's get an easel and just like pop it down. So yeah, we sort of have to wait for work because he's got it in 5 hours. So does he have any needs? Not really. He could have a quick shower, to be fair. So if he has a quick shower, and then he can do some work on the easel, get a bit of extra money, and he literally just dropped it. If he's going to empty the bin, he might as well like empty it, not onto the blooming floor. La da da. To be fair, he does what all of us do. He sings in the shower. Is that a cabbage?
Oh, Clanaloo, Clanaloo.
Oh, Clanaloo. Yep, I know that song. Yeah, that definitely looks like a cabbage. But yeah, I was going to say, him singing there reminded me. In the seasons, I do want to do some cooking at some point because I need to. In the seasons pack, I've not got it yet, but I'm planning to soon. He actually, there's actually like radio stations and that, and music that's like actual songs, but in like the Simlish language. So you know, like in, I think it was, oh god, we've done nothing social for 24 hours, but I think it was Sims 3 where they had a Katy Perry pack, and then she did her. Was it I Kissed a Girl, or I think it was I Kissed a Girl as a vampire. See, this is also weird. In the, not in the old game, but like before all the updates and that, when you got vampires, they used to come in and you know, they could drink your blood or hypnotize you or whatever. But now they've actually added it, so they just sort of like knock on the door, and then if you don't let them in, they just go away again. So they don't actually come in unless they're invited in. I mean, in a way, that makes sense, because, like, I don't know if it's classic lore of vampires or just, like, TV shows and all that, but from what I know, there's a lot of ideas about vampires can't actually enter your home until you invite them in. Well, that might just be Vampire Diaries. Look at that vampire just creeping. Oh, she's gone now. But, right. Oh, and he's down there. Look, he just walks away. Just like, nope, couldn't get to you. But, so what's he painting? Oh, this is very, what's the word? It's definitely like the sky, isn't it? Like a stormy night, I think he's painting. It's very artistic. It's a very abstract painting. See? I'm a good artist myself. I'm not. I'm rubbish. I once drew a dog and people thought it was like a... Well, I used to draw dogs a lot because I enjoyed drawing them, but no one could tell that it was a dog. Same with cows, to be fair, because to me, I draw a cow the exact same way I draw a dog, except from obviously I shade little black bits in. Right, he's level 2. That's good. Is there anything we need to do for work? Just actively participate in it. We've got it in 3 hours, so we should probably go for the Wii quickly. But yeah, look, that's actually quite nice. That's a nice painting. Oh well, we don't even get enough to cover what we paid. But I actually really like that, so I might hang that up. That's a nice painting. I'd pay for that. Let's get him started on another one. We'll just keep doing large ones, because if he's going to lose money, he might as well lose it now. That's like the worst sense ever. If you're going to lose money, just lose it as soon as you can. We also do need to get his handiness up a bit, because once he's Well, it's not anything to do with this actually. I just like it where he can fix stuff. He doesn't have to spend money doing it, and he can also upgrade things. So like with the fridge, he can make it more fresh and all that. So they get a bit more happiness out of it. It's a bit nicer. So what's he painting this time? Should we speed it up a little bit just so we can actually see what he's doing without it being too boring? There we go. So it's the exact same, but it's a lot better quality, to be fair. I mean, he gets basically double what he got for the last one from it, so maybe it's because he's done that, he's a bit better. So that's basically just covered our losses there. Not quite, but oh, he's painting another one. Oh, duty calls, so let's go to work, shall we? Back at work once again. Day 2, training day 2, train harder. So this is actually like a bit of training rather than our actual job. So maybe that's why we're getting paid so little. So there's still a bit more to learn. So yeah, let's get a move on, rookie. Let's do it. Let's go. So go on a patrol. What's he doing now? Chat. Brilliant. How do I go on a patrol? Right. So it turns out I had to go on the computer to go on a patrol. I didn't really know that. I weren't really paying attention. I should probably read these more often. So what we need to do is ask people around and make sure that whoever's being bad, gets a citation and make sure they obey the law. So we're looking for a woman, black top, and what was the other thing? Black hair. Female, black top. Oh, tank top and black hair. Okay. So there's literally no one here. So how can we ask anyone? There is no one here. So here we are. Here's a guy. So we're going to try and calm him down, alright? We're going to make sure that he's doing alright to cause a disturbance. Come on, any time today. Oh, and there's also someone over there. Who's that? Oh, who's that? So that's definitely not her. Oh. That's another cop by the looks of it. Okay, let's go back to my guy. Right. Hello, nice to meet you, fellow citizen. Why are you angry? You should not be angry because that could cause you to stress out and could be a reason for you to have a heart attack. Or something similar. Stress is one of the worst things that you can do. So, avoid it, alright? So I need to chat with civilians. I've just chat with him. I don't want to ask him if he's single. So we need to find something that's happened that's bad so we can issue a citation. So let's just pause it. And let's see what's going on. Is anything bad happening? Here we are. So I've just paused it and look what I've found. There's a guy that's obviously thrown dust into the air so that he can morph with a woman. In public. Dun dun dun. That's clearly what's happening here. So we will have to issue them with a citation. So come on, come over here. Oh. Issue citation. Issue citation. Come on. Come on, officer. He's just like, oh, hello. Now let's talk. We've just had a fight. Now let's chat. Right. You. Oh. And you. You should be more careful. Don't get into fights in public. Keep that for the wrestling ring, mister. I almost said house, but that sounds very, very bad. Right, so basically now we have to issue a APB, so we can obviously try and find the person a bit better. So I don't actually know how to do that. Do I do it on here? Issue APB. There we go. So we do it on this main board. It's also a good way to go on a patrol. I didn't know that. Learn new things every day, don't you? So basically, what we have to do here is we have to arrest someone. We have to ask people questions and that, and then arrest someone. See, because this person, I don't know, well, black hair woman, What was it before? It was a female, black hair, and a tank top. I don't know if that counts as a tank top, but I guess it could. And then you've also got this woman over here, who again has black hair, is a woman, and, well, that's not really a tank top, but it could be. So let's talk to this woman, because it's definitely not her. She's a gym trainer, so she could, no, I guess. So, let's introduce ourselves. So, arrest someone that fits the clues in your notebook. Where's my notebook? I only have a notification wall. Can I not, like, look at a notebook? Oh, look. There's some... Oh, no, that's a mirror. Oh, that confused me so much, because I saw the mirror there, and I was like, there's someone else outside. But no. It's like that time... I am so bad with, well, just not walking into things. I've walked into a mirror before, thinking that it is another door, like another hallway. Okay, so I think I've figured it out. So, because it said to use the notebook or whatever to find them out. So it turns out it's actually on your phone. So you go onto phone and then the notebook here, and it tells you. So I didn't know that the suspect is actually a teen wearing a tank top with female black hair. So hopefully one of these people here, she's a young adult. She's a teen, so it's definitely going to be her. But what we want to do first, get rid of these, we actually want to come over and talk to her, because we use like deep conversation and that to hopefully draw out some things from her. I don't actually remember what's happened in all of this, to be honest. We just sort of went on a patrol and then suddenly we can figure out a crime, solve a crime sort of thing. So let's friendly intro. Oh, who's that? She's a young adult. Good. It's definitely her. So we can get to know, and then if we have a deep conversation, if possible. Okay, let's not. Let's just. So she's hot-headed, so it's definitely going to be her. Let's arrest her. Let's do it. Let's go in. We know it's her. We're gonna get her. We're gonna get her. Who is it? What's her name? It's Simone. You're under arrest, Mrs. So we're back here. So what do we need to do? So we want to obviously get the best we can here. So let's go exercise upstairs. Why not? Let's just take a bit of time to ourselves and exercise, because we've had a hard day at work, and we just want to relieve the stress of the day with a nice little run. So how long do we actually have left, first of all? So we have 2.5 hours at least, so we've got plenty of time. We'll just have a quick run, and then we'll we'll do. Oh, we acquired the fitness skill, because we also don't want, as we're a cop, we're going to be a detective. We don't want to get any fat, do we? Because we want to stay fit and healthy, because if we're going to chase criminals and and put ourselves in danger, then we need the upper hand. So yeah, let's have him doing a little run. Oh, he's sweating. I mean, I've never fallen on a treadmill before. Touch wood, because I don't want to. I'd look like an idiot. I know that I've definitely seen people fall off of them, and it looks like it bloomin' hurts. But personally, I've not. Thank God. Right, let's just speed this up so we can. That'll do then, because we got that. We just need one more thing. So let's go and discuss a case theory with a coworker. Who's this? Detective. How do you say your name? Aisha? Is it? Or Aisha? I'm gonna say Aisha. Aisha. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm very bad with names. Like, if I was a teacher or something, I would be the worst, because there could be someone called Lewis, spelt Louis, so Louis, and I would call them Louise, just because I would my brain would fill in the E at the end, which would make it Louise. And obviously, if you don't know the people, oh, she did not like me. Right, that's us done. So let's go find the toilet, shall we? And just do nothing. Right, there's the toilet. Let's go use the toilet. Because we're sitting on toilet. And hopefully we should get promoted. We definitely will get promoted. So what are we next gonna be? Detective next. Oh, because we're a cadet now, and we're gonna be a detective. That's a very big step up, isn't it? You're a cadet, and then you're not like a policeman or anything. You're just a cadet, and then you're a detective. That's a very big step up. So let's go home, shall we? After this day, let's go home. Perfect. So we've been promoted to officer. So maybe it wasn't detective. That was just the career that we're doing. So we are now an officer. So we get an additional 8 simoleons per hour for 30 simoleons per hour. That's not bad. We've got an additional 160, and we got new clothes. So we start tomorrow at 8. Let's get going then. Right. So we're back. We've got our neighbour there. Do we have any post? No, we don't have any yet. So yeah, let's get him to have some food. Do we need to do anything? We need to... Oh, so we literally just need to go to a crime scene and go on patrol for our next one. So there's nothing that we need to do here, luckily. Become energized. We do need to do some cooking. Right, so what shall we do? There was something that I was going to do, and I cannot remember what. We need to find a lover, a partner, so we can, you know, we can see them and be with them forever. Bella Goth? Oh, she's got a spouse. Unknown. She's a teen. That's a bit. Let's invite her around, shall we, and have a quick chat with her. Mariko. Oh, Mariko Yoshida. Sounds very cultural. That was not the word I was going for. Very ooh la la sort of thing. So let's discuss interests. Let's just get to know her, shall we? Let's be funny. Everyone likes a funny man. So let's tell some stories. Whilst we're eating, of course. We're not gonna bother with the old oh, okay, no, it's finished. I was gonna say we're not gonna bother with the old you know, inviting her over and having anything to do with anything to do with courtesy, you know. Do you want some food? Because I'm eating. Do you want a drink? No? Just stand outside my house. Oh, apparently he's going to bed. Not yet. Come on, ask about her day. You know, brighten it a little bit. And get to know her a bit. Come on. What are you doing? We need to find out if she's single, because otherwise this is a massive waste of time. So...
Conqueroo.
Oh, we do need to just go for it. If she says none of your business, then, you know, whatever. But we need to find out. She thinks we're funny. That's good. She's ambitious. We're ambitious. It's a match made in heaven. She's single. She's ours. We're in. Oh. Tell engaging story. Oh no, apparently we're just going to go to bed, so let's just sleep instead. Right, so at least we've met her. So she's going to be the one that we are going to date, hopefully. We'll take her out on a date to Chez Lama or something like that, you know, a nice restaurant. We'll get to know her. No, Raj, I don't want to. I was just making sure you weren't too angry. Right, that'll do, because we've been promoted. We've met, hopefully, the... Why is he just sad now? What? He's like dreaming and he hates himself for it or something. But, yeah, been promoted. We've met the woman that hopefully we can get to know a bit better. She's ambitious, so it's very good. He must be an insomniac or something. He's going mental in his bed. But yeah, thank you for watching. This will start picking up because I will probably start skipping, not skipping work, but I'll cut bits out of it because it's going to be the same repetitive stuff. So I'll be like, oh, I've got to go to work, and then, you know, I'll maybe put a few clips in, but I won't put much of it in, so that will take that out. My goal actually is to get to the top of the detective career, and then maybe if we do have a wife, or you know, someone that's in the house with us, we can he can have his career and they can have a restaurant, because I like that balance, having someone with a permanent job that's, you know, that's permanent money coming in, then someone else coming in to earn a bit of money on the side for a bit, maybe even losing a bit of money to start with, and then bringing it back up, bringing it so you know, when we get a 5-star restaurant with all the amazing food, amazing chefs, and we can have our name in sparkling lights and all that. So yeah, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, that would help a lot. Like I said, this will all pick up soon. Comment what I could do if you want, that would be helpful, or you know, some ideas, some things that I could do, that would be very good. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.